couple of people. Some people just want to study for fun, right, Dad? So for me, I did want to get that job at the end of it all. You know, you've invested money, time, your parents, your siblings, whoever else. You know, you've left boyfriend and girlfriend back in Brazil. Luckily, I didn't have one back home at the time. Luckily, right? So I wanted to go somewhere else, and then of course get this job at the end of it all. So sort of, you know, so many things I had to consider at that time, thinking about the UK. This is actually a friend of mine, so some of these photos are taken by students. This is a friend of mine, and she's all alone. But just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. Anyway. Alright, so here's a few photos from my sort of collection, I guess. Up on top, that's just sort of the border of the PowerPoint slide. Top left there, that's me and some of my friends who went to my university. That's when we had a sort of, before we left for the university, we were all there, sort of gathered, got a little bit of a briefing saying, this is what to expect. So hopefully I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to expect as well. To the right of that, that's my hometown. A little bit different to where I went. Yeah, I almost feel a little tear when I look at it. So a pretty nice place, as some of you may agree. Still don't know where I'm from. And then a couple pictures around there from different places in the UK. There's Liverpool Football Club, not that I support them, just thought I'd put Liverpool up there as well. Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and of course some pictures of London. Picture on the bottom right there, that's where I was in Canada. Pretty cool, and pretty different to where I went to study, pretty different to where I came from. So just to show you, I've had a bit of a ride as an international student. Okay? So again, why the UK? Sort of to go back on some of those points I said before. Quality of education and reputation, I mean really second to none. Multicultural communities. Me personally, I know people from probably 120 something different countries. I don't know if anybody could beat that in this room, maybe you can, maybe not. But that, to a very great extent, is from my time in the UK. So sort of, I'm a very sort of, you know, I like international people, I love meeting people from different places. So a very big part of why I wanted to study there was to meet people from different places, and I surely did. World-class resources, you know, for whatever course you're looking at, but definitely for me, in terms of libraries, in terms of museums, galleries, etc., I was really, really keen on that. Employment, like we said before, you know, looking for that big job at the end, but particularly while I studied, I also wanted to work somewhere that I got a little bit of experience. So you do have up to 20 hours per week to work, and that's something I did. Earn some pocket money, but also, of course, you know, earn a sort of CV builder for later on. Leisure and travel, I'm sure everybody's into leisure and travel. One of the things that was quite good about that for me, and another hint to where I'm from, I actually got to go to the World Cup for something like £20 when I was in Germany. That's not when I was in South Africa. So when I was in Germany, it was about £20 to get there. And, you know, that's really, really second to none. I'm a big football fan. Won't tell you who I support in São Paulo because some people may leave, some people may not. Okay? But, yes, so it's really, really good opportunity for travel. And certainly I traveled all across the UK, Europe, and other countries based on being there and studying there. Safety. Whose mom and dad is concerned about his safety in London? Some people in London are concerned about my safety in São Paulo. So it's always, you know, it's always like that in different places. Wherever you go, you know, people aren't there, so they sort of dream of these situations. My dad always dreams of, oh, when you go to São Paulo, something, Dad, it's fine. Similarly, all across the UK, I mean, really, really safe. Me and all my friends, we've all had very good experiences while studying there. Last but not least, affordability. So a lot of people have that, you know, the same sort of rumor that London's so expensive, that the UK is so expensive, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Midlands, wherever you go, it's so expensive. Lucky for you guys, your currency is a lot better than my currency was when I was going to the UK. So it's a lot less expensive, but also, as a student, it tends to be sort of the least expensive time to be there, because you are, you know, sort of paying student prices, whether it's for housing, for food, for whatever you're doing. It's a lot less expensive than those of you that may have visited Scotland as a tourist, or Wales as a tourist, England as a tourist. It's a lot less expensive there.